Good evening, friends, and welcome to yet another very exciting session of Candid Meena. And today we'll be, giving you more and more interesting, developments as far as the Saif Ali Khan case is concerned. And all of a sudden, Mumbai police has, given a press conference to all the mainstream media, and we'll be discussing as to what really happened. And the mainstream media was very, very excited to ask them all the probing questions, and of the viewers, of the people, and they were very, very disappointed to say the least. And also more interesting bits in this particular case we'll be discussing in detail. Welcome Nina, welcome Manjeet, and each and everyone who's tuning in live as well as watching this in your free time. So it is over to you.
Yeah. So friends, good evening and welcome to all of you. And of course, daily we have new stories coming in with regards to Saif and Kareena, who were, very fondly called as Saifina when they got married. So when you join Saif and you join Kareena, Bollywood's cute way of referring to this couple is Saifina. So you remember this was the marriage that they, the card that they gave out. So I'll just mute you, Jade, because there's an echo. Yeah. So there was this is, you see the a wedding card of Saifina. Now, you look at him, he thinks he's a Maharaja now. In this, you see Nawab and Begum, her name has been changed. Qasim Ali Khan of Rampur. Is that the same thing, Jade? Can you just look at it? So just look at it and see if it is, so whether. So let me just see. So it says, this is said the Begum Mansoor Ali Khan of Pataudi requests the pleasure of, of the company, and Nawab and Begum Qasim Ali Khan of Rampur, Dawat. Yeah, so it goes on down, saying that Saif Ali Khan, son of late Nawab Pataudi, and Kareena Kapoor, daughter of Ranbir Kapoor and Babita. Yeah. So here, friends, now very interesting point that has been brought out. Welcome, Leena, and welcome, Rajalakshmi. So yes. So yeah, going back to this. So with this wedding, people were very happy that when the couple Saifina got married. Now, apparently, let me just take what one of the viewers has pointed out to. So let me just take that out. 1 second. Hold on. 1 second. Yeah. So now, apparently, if you go back to the news about the property, is what the viewer is saying, is that you remember now it's been Saif's property has been termed an enemy property, which is of 15 crores, and people feel that one of the reasons why this could have happened could be because he wanted some self-pity and he wanted some sympathy. So that's why this whole thing was staged. Now we do not know that. But anyway, this very intelligent viewer is saying that now you will have some more evidence, because if Saif loses this 15 crore property, now what happens is in a Muslim wedding there is a nikah and there is meher. Meher is when a person gives a dowry to the woman, at the time of marriage. Now, if you connect it to what happened with Coffee with Karan 5 years ago, Kareena and Priyanka were invited after their respective marriages. Now, Karan asked Priyanka, whether the news that Nick Jones got Tiffany's store closed to the public only so that Priyanka could buy her gift was true, and she confirmed that it was true. Then Karan asked Kareena whether Saif did something like that because he was the Chota Nawab. And Kareena says, no, but Saif gifted me a palace. Now, now we do not know whether this property is a part of the enemy property that is going to be confiscated by the government, and whether this is true. So this is something that a viewer has put across, and we really don't know if what she said is true, and whether if it is true, as they call it, the hak meher, whether if it is true, did he give her a palace which is a part of the disputed property, which is today termed as enemy property. So this is quite amusing, isn't it, Jaideep? Because Karan tries to dig out all the uh, news from these actresses, and this is what Kareena Kapoor said in, I don't know whether it was in her innocence or whether it was in her, all her, proper senses. She said that, see, Saif has, gifted me a palace. Now, normal people do not speak like that. Okay. Normal people will say that he gifted me a car or he gifted me a house or something like this. But apparently, Kareena told Karan that she was gifted a palace. So this is very interesting, Jaideep, isn't it? This is something that a viewer has brought out, and I think I find it very interesting. And if it's true, then there is a new twist to the story, isn't it? So Leena says it was never his property. How could he put claim on this? It was his uncles who migrated to Pakistan. Absolutely. Well said. Owning a palace is like owning an elephant. Why should anyone fight for it? Yeah. So now if you move on to this scene, which has gone viral, on YouTube, it's Kareena, getting off her vehicle in such a huff, and, she goes and she just, puts her coat and she gets into the house and she deliberately closes the door. Now, when Saif follows her in, equal speed, he realizes that the door is locked and he needs a security guard to open it for him. Now, this itself shows that there is a huge tiff going on between the husband and wife, and that Kareena is very, very angry with Saif. And obviously, there seems to be some reason behind it. I don't know whether it is, after this event, what she has seen, or what she has witnessed, and what the children have witnessed, what Saif has done. So there seems to be something that is worrying Kareena Kapoor a lot. And she is not in her proper senses, because she walked in very, very angry. And Saif was looking at the man to open the door, which I find strange, because doesn't he have the code to the door? So this is something quite amusing, isn't it, Chadi?
Yeah, so you can clearly see it's a biometric scanner where you need your fingerprint to open the door. And all this in so much of security. Despite that, you have this Bangladeshi guy and many other so-called guys climbing up the stairs or the fire exit and everything, and somehow miraculously going inside the window or door or whatever of Saif Ali Khan's house only, and stealing his shoes, or asking for an imaginary 1 crore rupee lying on the bed or something. So all these humbug, all these cock and bull stories are being, I mean, who are they trying to fool? And the way the people asked questions to Shaina in Republic TV, Shaina was defending the Mumbai police, and also the latest with regards to Mumbai police. There was a press conference, friends, and the media was asking all sorts of questions to Mumbai police, and Mumbai police said that it has collected ample and strong evidence against this Bangladeshi national who has been arrested for this particular case. And the additional commissioner of police, Paramjit, said that it was an excellent proof-based detection made by Mumbai police team, and the Mumbai police has ample and strong evidence against this accused person, including documentary, physical, and technical. So apparently, the police, as per ascertaining the identity of the accused, as part of collecting evidence before filing the charge sheet, the police have an option of using the face recognition technology, and we will explore it. He had it, okay. And so explaining the investigation, he said that when an accused is arrested, police collect multiple pieces of evidence against him or her to prove his or her role in the crime, including face recognition, fingerprints, oral statements, and many others. And investigating officer collects all the evidence before filing the charge sheet. And apparently, we have sent samples of the fingerprints to the crime investigation department. As on today, we have not received any official report about the fingerprints. The arrested accused is the same person involved in the attack. And this is what is the latest. And Mumbai court extended the this guy is Shariful's police custody till January 29th, and now the latest is he's being sent to judicial custody. 14-day judicial custody is what is the latest with regards to. My question is, with all these, why was there such a confusion between the so-called suspects? You have initially one man, who was looking at the CCTV camera, who does not look anything like Shariful Islam, and there's another guy called Akash or whatever, whose life has been ruined because his marriage has gone for a toss, and Mumbai police said that he's a suspect in this case, and his life has been ruined. So there's so many goof ups in this particular case by Mumbai police. So you can see that these two people are obviously not the same people, the so-called suspects. So the guy on the left is the Bangladeshi guy, Shariful. So he has been arrested as of now. So yes, all in all, yeah.
Yeah. So Sierra comes out with a very nice point. She said, if only Kareena moved that quickly the night of the incident, then things would have changed. Absolutely. And Tanusha says, Namaste and good evening, Meenaji and Jaydev. I'm from Malaysia, tuning in from UAE.
Welcome.
I found your channel recently, and I've just been binge watching all your videos for the last 10 days. Thank you for being a part of our channel. And Cedric says, is it true that there seems to be a family issue, but none of them are admitting the suspect's life is being ruined? And Lena says she must be calculating her losses once the enemy property is confiscated, is what Lena Lal says. And Janki says the announcement of Ibrahim all-new movie right now by Karan Johar feels like a publicity stunt which will eventually fall. And Sharmila, welcome. And Veda says, now that the Bangladeshi guy is off the hook to behold, the babysitter suddenly claimed to be the eyewitness. A ploy to save Memsa, but how can they prove anything? No fingerprints. Where did you get that, Veda? Because what we have heard is that he's been put under custody, is what we, that is the latest news. Yeah, judicial custody. I also feel that the police have realized that they've faltered and are now trying to cover up. So now, Jaydev, also the fact that, the press conference did not answer any questions. They were just like, see, if you take Shaina or what is the other guy? Asif Bamla. Okay, Asif Bamla. So these two characters are the ones who are representing the present government. And, talking, what the police said just sounded exactly like them. They were not answering any questions. They did not have any specific, answers to any of these questions. And you look at the guts of this Asif Bamla. Asif Bamla says, during the conversation, he says, how can you compare Sushant Singh Rajput case and with this case? Sushant Singh Rajput was murdered. Hello? Okay, he was murdered. What has your government done about it? What has your party done about it? 5 years from now, you are saying police will do their job, judiciary will do their job. What have they done in the last 5 years? To Sushant Singh case and Disha Salian case. Your chief minister even said that SIT is being put. Okay. And then you say, please do not be Sherlock Holmes. Okay. That is from Shaina's side. One will say, don't be Sherlock Holmes. Other one will lose the temper with with the viewers and say that, see, Hare Baba, why are you shouting at us? Who are you to shout at us? If you think public are fools, Asif Bamla and Shaina, I think you should be taking other jobs. Because you really don't, suit to be spokespersons at all. Because, the IQ that you are revealing is absolutely 10% of what the answers from the public are. Public care for Mumbai more than you do. You all are only after the seat. This is all I can say about politicians. They don't care about the moment, the elections are over and they have got their vote, then they'll say goodbye. Public, now you can go to hell. This attitude will not work anymore, is what I feel. Now, as we say, the accused, according to the police, has been put under judicial, custody. Now, everybody, including the father, says that this is not the man. Because the father, as we said, has seen the man right from childhood till adulthood. And he says he doesn't look anything like my son. Now, nobody's going to believe him because they'll say that father is lying. Now, everybody is, or the public has seen all the photographs, and they also say there is absolutely no similarity between the man who went upstairs without slippers and then came back with footwear, and first went up with bag full, came back with bag. Now, was this picture put by the police to protect Saif? Is there a character like this? Now I'm asking you a question. Is this an AI image? Is my question. Because such a man doesn't seem to exist. Suddenly, this is like Jaydev said, that this is a complete fictitious story. They had spun all of, from the beginning, like Karan Johar, so that you keep your mouth shut. Now that the truth is coming out, they don't know what to do. And they're busy changing the police commissioners. It's like, your version is not good. Yours is Karan Johar's version. Now you bring in someone with a Javed Akhtar version. So they're all coming out with new scripts, thinking that the public will believe them. Welcome, Pursa. You say good morning. Yesterday, Kareena came out of her car, looked angry. She briefly looked back and went inside. She didn't wait. Yes, in fact, she had the security code to the house, but Saif did not have it. He had to wait for the security person to open it for him. So, which means, does it mean that he doesn't have permission to go into this house without Kareena's permission? Is my question. So now there seems to be a very big fight, and now we don't know, because they are Bollywood. We don't know whether this is what they want to show the public also, right? So we don't know. Now a couple can also say that let us fight in public. Then they will be fooled. Public will be fooled. We don't know. Whatever they do, we don't trust. Because right from the beginning, they have not come out with the truth. Now, if, for example, Prasad or anybody, if, a burglar comes to your house, you will call the police and say that this has come, this has happened, he looks like this. So straightforward, everything. Your version is not going to change. Okay. And from day one, police will know that this is it, and they will work on it. Here, what has happened is from day one, they have started hiding. Now, another thing that I want to tell you, friends, is that, when this other guy, Ashraf, his name is Ashraf, Ashraf, the friend or the business manager, the man was seen, the man that Republic was chasing, the man was seen with Saif when he returned from the hospital. Okay. Now, if you notice, because Arnab took the time to show the same clip about 3 or 4 times, if you see very closely, this guy, as he walked in front, a very sleazy looking guy guided him forward. Someone who looks like a Don of Mumbai. Please, if you have not seen it, just look at it. He looks like a very crafty man. Now, who is this man who is also guiding him inside, the car? So, which means even what this Ashraf, I'm not sure about his name. Afsar, yeah. So I don't know if even Afsar is guided by these people, because Ashraf is working for Uday Gauri. And we have already clearly said that Uday Gauri is a close friend of Dara Hua Insan. So there is some link somewhere, because yesterday when Arnab showed the clip 3 times, then I saw there is this very, very sleazy man guiding Ashraf into the car. So there is something much more happening here, friends, and it is not Saif who's calling the shots. It's very clear that there is some person above him who's doing all this, and I don't think, just like the Leelavati hospital comes under Paramveer Singh, I don't know whether Paramveer Singh is sitting there and controlling police also. I don't know, because every day police is changing, So this is also something we are very, very scared of. So let's just take a few more comments.
Also, one important point. According to media report, Officer Zaidi, right? His name is mentioned in the medical report, of Saif Ali Khan. He said that he only arrived at the hospital after receiving a call from the family, and on January 16th, around 3:30 a.m., he was contacted by Saif family to come to the hospital as the actor was being admitted following an attack where Saif was, of course, whatever happened to him. So this is all, very contradictory and statements, because in the medical report is clearly stated his name, right? So all in all, there's a lot of, very, very inconsistent, statements made by all these people.
Yeah. And Gunzai says the Leelavati press conference with line references worsened the PR disaster. Absolutely. Why have the fingerprints results still not come? No, they said it's come, but it is not matching. This is what they said, Cedric. So, see, here also, if you want to know the truth, why have they not taken the fingerprints of the family? Is my question. Everybody inside the house, their fingerprints should be taken and see whether it is matching. Welcome, Wolf. After a very long time, we are seeing you. Veda. And the babysitter claims he came with a hacksaw blade. Then how come a knife got stuck and how come medical report has no such mention? Very important point that Veda is making, because a hacksaw looks very different from the knife that they have been showing every day. It is like dessert they are serving, some sort of souffle or, caramel custard that they are serving. Every day we see a portion of the knife with some blood on it in a basin. This is Paramveer Singh's, version of the portion of the knife that was inside Saif's body. But then we are told that, it is a hacksaw blade. Now, a hacksaw blade looks totally different. So, what is it? Paramveer Singh, you better come clear. Is it a knife? Is it a hacksaw blade? Or is it some toy knife that Taimur was playing with? Is the question. So, let's take a few more comments, Jaydev, because very interesting comments coming from our viewers. It has something to do with their family matter. It's very, so much is being said. And here, Saif and Kareena are roaming very coolly. Very well made point. Absolutely. This is what I felt as well, Sharmila. Why is media bothered about this flop hero this much? Now, Wolf, let me get this very clear. You're not the first person. There are other people also who are saying it. And I'd like to explain it to you, people, that, if we ignore this matter, then we go back to, Bollywood before Sushant died. Okay. That is the time when people were so ignorant. They were watching Karan Johar movies with the red saris flowing in the wind, and everybody smiling the moment Kajal comes into the, scene. So now, none of us are watching these people, right? Because the truth has been exposed to us. And boycott Bollywood has become such a big thing that these people have become paupers. Okay, now on top of that, now in case of Saif, he's lost his property also. Now, if Wolf, and I'm talking to the others also, I will not explain this again and again, is that if we do not tell you the truth, and if we do not research and do so much of work, which you now are trivializing, then you will not know the truth. You will only believe what India Today is saying. India Today types, what I mean. So they will say everything is hunky-dory. Kareena looked sad, but now she's okay. Now she's brought Jimmy Choo shoes, so now everything is hunky-dory. Now, moving, so that's my, explanation to you, Wolf. Now my question is, another question very, very relevant is that, whenever you look at, some of the Bollywood shots, you'll find that Kareena Kapoor, does not go alone. She always goes with Malla, so Malaika is called Malla. And Malaika and her sister Amrita and, some of the Bollywood wives gang. So these are the people she always goes with, plus Karishma. Now, where are these people? Okay, are they real friends? When she's in trouble, nobody is there. So what was the cake cutting ceremony and all, where you had a very private party where, you had a cake with something I won't mention, okay, which was something very obscene. And you all celebrated, it was Amrita Arora's birthday and it was something very obscene, I remember. And you all were all celebrating her birthday. What happened? Why have you left Bebo alone? This is the time that Bebo needs help. So where have you all, Bollywood, friends, best friends, BFs? Where have you all gone? Is my question.
Also one very important point is, why can't Saif and Kareena identify the accused, right? Saif Ali Khan knows the face of the person, right? So why isn't the police not, taking his statement? He knows who the culprit is, right? And also, very importantly, Leena Lal has said that why not the people of the hospital guys, the Lilavati hospital guys, will they have the guts to go and have a open press conference to address the media questions, right, regarding this particular case? Is that going to be possible, right? Will they allow any media person to enter their premises and ask them all these questions? You know, so that is something which we will have to wait and see.
Yeah.
And also the fact that even Saif and Kareena can come out in the open and give some interviews to all this mainstream media, and that is not happening because the Mumbai police has taken the initiative, and they're not allowing all these people to come out in the media and address the questions. Yes.
Yeah. So now Gunzai says, correct, ma'am. Asif Bamla is a notorious person. Several YouTubers had identified his NGO people in SSR's home on 14th June, which is the day that he died. Now, I don't trust Asif Bamla myself as well. So, and I hated the kind of arrogance that he was showing on TV, on Arnab's show. First of all, his IQ seems to be very reduced. You can't even talk about it because he's talking to some very intelligent lawyers, and then you come to these people, this the Shaina and this man, and you wonder what is Arnab doing? Why is Arnab even asking them? Is what next
Also,
question?
I have a very important point. Is that the latest news is Saif Ali Khan and Kareena Kapoor, they have added some extra fencing to the balcony so no one can enter the house via the balcony.
Okay.
And Saif has been given extra security by the police as well. So this is the latest developments which is happening.
Yeah. So Dina is saying, should the public approach the Honorable Supreme Court for SSR case or approach the President of India for SSR case? Hope no innocent man is caught by the police. Welcome, Farsak, and we have taken your comment. Kareena came out of a car, looked angry. Yes, we did mention this earlier. And Veda says, accused is in judicial, not police custody. And yes, this is what Jaydev mentioned, that he is in judicial custody, and his advocate has declared that his client is not the attacker if there was an attacker. Eventually, it will be another forgotten case. And Vidya says, why police is not asking the people in the family? Yes, this is what I don't understand. Why is Kareena not being questioned? Why are the children, let us not talk about small J. Why is Taimur not being questioned? Because Taimur was there in every scene. It's just like every reel he was there, the movie. Saif couldn't open the door security. There is something wrong. Yes, this is, and we don't know. But even if that is a drama that these people are creating, Nina, Jaydev is absolutely right where Kareena's behavior is concerned. Absolutely, Nina. What did the neighbors tell the police? The very next day, Saif was attacked. Toys arrived for the kids, and before he got discharged, his own sister Soha is left on a family vacation. The collective absence of family friends is intriguing. Yes, not only friends, but also family, and also the fact that, see, Karishma is usually clinging on to both Kareena and to Saif. Now she's nowhere in the vicinity. Domestic issue. If Kareena got a car and driver to go with Karishma, why Saif went in an auto? Why Kareena did not go to the hospital? So I believe it's something. It is some internal thing has happened, which not only Kareena has witnessed, but also the child has witnessed, and it must be something terrible, because that is why perhaps Saif also took the child. Whether Saif coached the boy to tell some other story, in case the police will ask. Now, fact checker, investigate Kareena. It looks like she fought with Saif really bad. Yes, absolutely. And I don't trust Saif at all. Now, Leena says, has the plan got botched up? Maybe Saif and Kareena did not expect. Yes, that could be very true, Leena, because this is what they are, now facing. It's like saying, when you tell a lie, you have to tell 2 or 3. Yes, you keep on lying. Honor is mine. Now, Tanushree says, I wonder who's writing the code of silence for the staff members and for the industry. Everyone is aware. Yes, and you look at the staff, Tanusha. The staff are so frightened. You look at the security guard. He was fleeing as though, a banshee is after him. It was only Republic, and that too a very small reporter, no one very big. He got scared of the reporter also. He was running for his life. During the Raj Kapoor function in Mumbai, you could tell there was tension between Saif Kareena and the rest of the family. Even during the event, where they were celebrating the Raj Kapoor thing, apparently he was folding his hands in front of Ranbir and Alia. I don't know now whether he upset the Bhatt daughter also. Now, let me take a few more comments. The insurance company released the cashless claim so fast. Something is wrong. Aam Aadmi has to wait and wait. And Prasad says, wonder why none of the side family members were not with Saif when he was released. So obviously he has done something really bad, Prasad, because if the wife is not standing with him, his family is not standing with him, his friends are not there, Kareena's friends are also not there, that means there's something really, really wrong. Why can't Saif and Kareena identify the accused? His picture is all over the news. They must be having the last laugh and must be wondering where they, किधर से उठा के लेके आया इस आदमी को, ठीक नहीं लगता है ये बंदा किधर से आ गया, Rich beggars can't be paupers. They've earned crores for years. I was sure this was a PR stunt to begin with. You guys are doing an excellent job exposing Bollywood mafia. Hats off. Thank you so much, Prasad. We're trying our best to get whatever truth we can. Puri dal kali hai. Yes, absolutely. Okay. 3 days after getting stabbed in the spine, this guy walks out like a boss. Dal kali hi kali hai. Absolutely sharp. There is nothing, even of a different color in the dal. Did anyone notice the fixated grin the surgeon had on his face during the press conference? They did. He knew he was fooling us all. And we didn't know, no? See, we didn't know there was more drama behind it. We didn't know that the great Maharaj, Paramveer Singh, is also the executive director guy. Then we would have come to the conclusion right from the beginning. Has Saif filed a case in police station? Leena, now our taxes will go for the this Pataudi protecting them. Absolutely. That poor guy has lost his life. Marriage broken, job lost. Who is going to compensate Kanaujia? So this is something something that the police have done, which is a grievous crime. Release CCTV footage. I don't know why they're not doing it, Sham. All they have to do is, suppose Paramveer Singh is, doodh se dula hua, as you say, washed with milk. Then he should say that you guys are all wrong. I've changed after Sushant Singh's murder. I have changed. I've become a new man. Okay. Now you see the CCTV footage and see how Saif has come completely bleeding with half the knife inside his body. Why doesn't he say that? Is my question. And the funny thing is, Arnab was asking this lady, Shaina, who is the executive director of, the hospital, and she just kept quiet. She didn't answer. Can you imagine? Now, during the Raj Kapoor function in Mumbai, you could tell there was tension between Saif, Kareena and the rest of the family, is what Deepak is saying. And I absolutely agree with you, Deepak. Meenakshi, welcome. This was a PR stunt, but went wrong. No, I don't think it's a PR stunt, Manjeet. There is something more to it, because there seems to be something that these people have witnessed, which Kareena and the children are all scared about. Footage निकालने के बाद AI से edit करवा लो, क्या बड़ी बात है? It is surprising that in a multi-crore apartment complex, you have CCTV only on 6th floor. Now, Wolf, I'll just come back to you on that. Wolf, see, it's very easy to be sarcastic in such occasions, but let me tell you the truth. People who are following up on this, which is very few, media, okay, please be grateful that there are some of us who are doing it, because it's not an easy job. Everybody is doing, saying that everything is hunky-dory, but we are doing the difficult work. Okay. Now, Rashesh says it's surprising that in the multi-crore apartment complex, you have CCTV footage only on 6th floor. Well, the hospital admitted Saif as a medico-legal case. So they have come up with a scapegoat. Yes. If they release CCTV footage, then medical claim that is extremely high would not have been released so far. So brilliantly spoken, Leena. As usual, your comments are very, very to the point, and you do raise a lot of eyebrows, and let me also thank, some of the, I don't know whether they like to be named, but some of the viewers have been sending emails with so much of information, and they take so much of trouble to, tell us, can you look at this angle? Can you look at this angle? So all of you, the public, are involved in this drama that they're playing. And, if it was just a common man, they would have just put him in jail and thrashed him. That is the police, way of handling things. Okay, just like they arrested that, that innocent man. They would have just arrested you and said that, see, you are going to be in jail for the next 6 years. But because it is a Saifina, and they are always in the public eye, they have to be given Rolls Royce. They live in mahals. Give them attention. And why do we pay our, tax money for them? They have got enough money. They have got enough palaces. Let them look after themselves, with their money. Now, I'm not criticizing you, but I don't trust blood. Yeah, but then see, doesn't mean that we keep our eyes closed, Wolf. We have to also expose them. This is what I'm saying. It is impossible to believe that Saif has no driver, security, CCTV with him. So it's just like, these people have been born yesterday, or they have just landed up from heaven. So we need to, look at them as, the most innocent people in the world. Gunzai says, 100% correct, man. The poor child has seen something and was traumatized. So the toy cars were gifted. Yes, something terrible and something that has made, Kareena Kapoor very, very annoyed. And when a mother gets angry, something very grievous has happened. Now, these are things we cannot even talk about. So we do not know whether something terrible has happened when the mother was away. Yeah, the kid must be knowing all. Right, Shilpa? Yes. So with this, we end this session. We'll see you tomorrow with a lot more news. And we'll just take one more point. Cuba says there's something not right between Saif and Kareena. So with this, we end the session. Good night. Jai Hind and Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram.